video outlines the main stages of the ESIF application process. ESIF stands for European Structural Investment Funds and relates to both European Social Fund, or ESF, and European Regional Development Fund, or ERDF. The ERDF and ESF operational programmes and the LEP ESIF strategies set out the strategic priorities, and all applicants will need to understand how their projects fit with these documents. Applications are assessed on how much they align with these strategies. The Local Economic Partnership, or LEP, will set out the scope and timing of calls in agreement with the managing authority, which is the Department for Work and Pensions for ESF and the Ministry for Housing, Communities and Local Government for ERDF. A call is a simple notification to invite applications under one or more of the priority axes. All calls are published on the .gov website, and you can sign up to receive notification of when calls are published. The call will include a specification which sets out the type of project the managing authority is seeking to support. Applicants must read the documents carefully along with the other relevant guidance specified in the call notification. Failure to meet all the requirements could mean the application failing to progress to the full application stage. The call specification will give deadlines by which the outline application should be submitted. This is often 8 weeks from when the call was first announced, but some calls are open for shorter or longer periods. The outline application is appraised by the managing authority against a set of core and gateway criteria. The core selection criteria covers a whole raft of elements which are listed here. More detailed explanation of these criteria are covered within further TAP videos and workshops. The application will be considered by the managing authority where recommendations are shared with the LEP ESIF subcommittee or committees if applying in more than one LEP area. The final decision will rest with the managing authority. The applicant will then be notified of either being invited to submit a full application, conditions may be imposed, or not be invited to full application and the reasons why. If successful, the applicant completes a full application by an agreed deadline and goes through a similar process as the outline application, where it is assessed against ESIF regulations and LEP priorities. If successful, the applicant enters into a second stage where they are invited to complete a full application by an agreed deadline. Deadlines are likely to be between 8 and 12 weeks, and the assessment criteria by which full applications are assessed against ESIF regulations and LEP priorities goes into much more detail, and this is also reflected in the level of detail required in the full application. The length of time required to complete this level of detail should be factored in by the applicant. A considerable amount of time should be allowed in completing the full application and collating all the supporting documentation, which could be significant depending on the project. The application is considered by the managing authority, and recommendations from the LEP ESIF subcommittee or committees if applying in more than one LEP area, and either the full application is not successful or the application is successful and the managing authority will enter into a funding agreement with the applicant. The applicant and the managing authority enter into a non-negotiable funding agreement which includes the full application as part of the terms and conditions. Conditions may be imposed by the managing authority. Here is a summary of the process for completing the ESIF application. You can download this from the TAP website. The whole process can take between 6 months to a year from call announcement to funding agreements being issued, and there is a lot of work to do at each stage. If your organisation is considering applying for ESIF funding, we recommend using the free technical assistance that is available. This could include contacting the TAP project or booking onto a TAP workshop. In addition, look at the .gov website for more guidance and sign up for the email bulletins. We would welcome your feedback on this bite-sized video and would be grateful if you could fill out a short survey to let us know what you think and help us inform future video content. Please return to the TAP website and follow the links